In the hidden kingdom of Thorn Hollow, where mortal eyes cannot see and time flows like rivers through mirrors, there lived a girl who was never meant to survive. Yet she did. And now, she would rise not as a princess, but as the queen born of vengeance. Her name was Elira. 17. Quiet. Mortal. Or so everyone believed. She had grown up scrubbing marble floors and memorizing fey customs in the palace of Prince Kylen, heir to the Thorn Throne. He was cruel, sharp as glass, and achingly beautiful. He never spoke to her unless necessary, and yet he kept her close. Too close. No one understood why a low-born mortal was taught to duel with silver blades, or why she was fluent in the high fey tongue. No one questioned the silver bracelet she always wore, the one that glowed faintly every time the prince walked past. Elira thought maybe she was special. That she was his chosen. That perhaps, one day, she might be more. Pause. She was wrong. On the eve of the moonbound ball, Elira was drawn to the forbidden west wing, abandoned since the last queen died. There, hidden behind velvet drapes and dead roses, she found it. A mirror. Framed in bone. Covered in runes. Whispering. "You are the Queen of Thorns," it hissed. "You were stolen. Bound. Hidden. Forgotten." Visions flashed before her. A woman, silver-eyed and fierce, her real mother, murdered by the king. A baby Elira, her powers sealed. Her memories erased. Raised not by kindness, but by cruelty. Trained by her enemies to serve the very boy destined to betray her. And the bracelet? It wasn't a gift. It was a leash. Something snapped in Elira that night. Rage. Memory. Magic. She tore off the bracelet. The moment it clattered to the floor, her eyes turned violet, and vines of thorns burst from the stone beneath her feet. Elira wasn't mortal. She wasn't his servant. She was the last blood of the Thorn Queens, buried in silence for 17 years. And now, she remembered everything. Her mother's screams. The pact to erase her. The spell that bound her soul to Sealands so that if she ever attacked him, she would die too. She found him in the moonlit garden. Prince Kylen, golden-eyed, unreadable. "So it's true," he said. "You know now. Why didn't you kill me?" Elira whispered. He didn't answer. Just looked at her like she was fire he'd loved and feared his whole life. "You were never supposed to become her," he said. "But I couldn't stop it." She raised her hand. The vines moved with her. Blades of thorns twisted into crowns. "You trained me to obey," she said, voice shaking. "But all you did was sharpen me." "Then do it," Kylen said, stepping closer. "End me." She didn't. Instead, she did something far worse. She kissed him. And then she bound him to her. Elira knew the magic that linked them could not be broken. But it could be reversed. With ancient blood and forgotten spells, she carved a new bond, not of love, but of debt. "You will live, Prince," she said. "But you will live under me." In a single moment, she turned from pawn to Queen of Thorns. The palace split with vines. The crown crumbled. And the people knelt. Not out of loyalty, but out of fear. Now she sits on the throne her mother never lived to claim, vines blooming with blood and ash behind her. And Kylen? He kneels beside her, not as consort, but as captive. Every night, he watches her become the legend she was never supposed to be. And every night, he wonders. If he raised her to be a weapon, then why does his heart break every time she uses it? She is not the girl he once protected. She is the queen who will burn his world down. Long live the Thorn Queen.